What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is Ryan. If you guys are new here, I make these YouTube videos every single day for completely free to try and teach you guys on why I'm taking these plays, help you out with a little bit of your bankroll management, and kind of make you go into these plays not blinded by just a post. So I highly recommend you watch this video. You can skip ahead. I'm just going to take about a minute or two of your time before we get to the plays. But last night, absolute banger play. It was a sweat. It was probably one of the biggest sweats I've ever had, and it was one of the most enjoyable ones as well. So, here's yesterday. We hit with 1.3 seconds left in the Josh Hart game. On the Discord, it was kind of crazy. I was going to show you guys right here. Why is there so many of me, bro? But yesterday, I was like, should have had this pulled up, but man, I was saying that our only chance of him hitting, basically, he missed a free throw to cash it, so I gave us about like 12 seconds left in the game. I was like, guys, the only thing we can do here is a rebound. Like, it's a 4-point game. They're gonna come down fast. The coach is like signaling, go, go, go. Like, our only chance to cash this was a Josh Hart rebound, and we cashed it on a Josh Hart rebound with 1.6 seconds left. I think it was 1.6 or 1.3, but absolute sweat. The chat went crazy, so if you guys are new here, lock in and join that Discord. It's completely free. There will be a link in the description to join, as well as all the other links I talk about in this video. But that was so much fun. Sorry I didn't have it pulled up. You'll be able to find it. I'll be able to find it. But so much fun yesterday. And for the VIP, you guys can join for only $7.99. It's $8 a day. That link is in the description. There is only 25 slots for the $8 a day daily one. You get access to the Discord and everything as well. And you guys can see here in VIP last night, we had a bit of a banger night. Make sure you guys are in that VIP. You can join for completely free. Cash this, and we missed another one by 0.5. Devin Booker. We needed him to score 23 points. He scored 22. So happens, but we could have had a great night. I'm glad to see all the boys in the VIP are cashing as well. Super, super fun. I'm really, really loving the community we're building in this Discord. So if you guys want to join the VIP for free, you guys can join with that link in the bio. Premium picks for free is right there as well. So if you guys want to get it, join completely free, and that's all I'm going to say. So let's get right into this video. Start us off, we have Duncan Robinson over 9.5 points. Yes, you guys might think this is very hyped up play, very scary play. First of all, he's hit this in 7 of his last 10 games, right? Playing about 25 minutes. We'll put the filter on games without Cade Cunningham. He's hit this in 10 of 10. Very, very solid stuff here. Obviously, I like this play a ton. That is why it's the free play. Head-to-head in games with no Cade. Hit this in 2 of 4, but none of these were on the Pistons, so kind of disregard that. On this season, 10 of 10 with no Cade. Last year with no Cade. Filter still on. Oh, well, obviously he was on the Heat. So it doesn't matter too much for me. Games without Cade, he's playing about 28 minutes. So that's what we wanted to see there. Games on this season where he's played about 28 minutes, so we'll just do his mark around 25. 30 of 47, so 64%, averaging about 12 points per game. You can see here, most of them he's missing by a shot. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, 8. Some of them he's missed pretty badly, but don't really think we're going to see any problems with this one tonight. 2.5 point spread should be in the game. He's lined up at the shooting guard tonight, where it's last in the NBA for Hawks in points allowed, giving up about 24 per game. You guys can look at the injuries too. Green, Moore, and Sasser are all questionable. Sasser's doubtful, so Jenkins will be in. Jenkins does have a better finds Duncan Robinson a little bit better than Cade does, so gives us a little cherry on top to the play. Javonte Green, left ankle sprain. Wendell Moore doesn't really take minutes away from Duncan, but if Javonte Green doesn't play, expect to see more minutes. Expect to see more minutes regardless, because he is questionable with the left ankle sprain. That is not something you really want to play around with, so you reset that there. That is what we're looking for in a play like this. Super, super solid. Hit it in both games with 14 and 15 against the Hawks this season as a Piston. You can see 30 and 21. I'm really not thinking this is going to be a blowout. The minutes are going to be there. I really, really, really do like this play. You can see Pistons, one of the best 3-point percentage excuse me, other way around. Defense, they're giving up about 36% 3-point percentage. So Duncan Robinson, obviously a good shooter. Most of his shots come from three. I expect his volume to be there. You can see what his line set at 2.5. All we need is three-pointers. You can see here in his last two, he scored 12 points off threes alone. His 3 points attempted, the line's at 7.5. He is a very, very solid shooter. On the season, he's shooting about 40% from three, so I do believe that we're going to see very, very good volume from the three as well here. So I'm really liking this play a ton. You can see here, Hawks, three-pointers made defense, shooting guards, literally bottom three in the NBA, giving up about 3.5 per game. So Duncan Robinson, obviously a very great shooter. This play should be the freest play of the night at 9.5, almost full value as well. So I'm really, really, really liking that play. You can see he's hit 11.5 in 4 of his last 5 games at home. There's not much more. We got it. It dropped down to 9.5 2 times as well. Now it's back up to 11.5. So I'm pretty sure the bump's done. But we managed to catch it at 9.5. So that is very, very solid. 11.5 should be good. But 9.5, if you can get 9.5 in any single way, I highly recommend it. And the best way to get 9.5 is be on chalkboard. You'll be able to alt the line. Just like a Green Goblin, you get a $100 welcome bonus when you sign up with code FFMI. You also get a free square like this. I think it's SGA tonight. There'll be an MLB one tonight as well. So highly recommend you guys are locking in on chalkboard. Send me a screenshot of you using code FFMI, and I'll get you in the VIP for a month completely free. You do have to deposit, I believe it's $20 or more, but we'll be using chalkboard. So I highly recommend you deposit as much as you can. Maximize the deposit match. And just get on chalkboard, get in that VIP. I will cash you out, I promise. And for our next part of the play, we're taking Amen Thompson over 15.5 points. His line opened up at 18.5, got bumped up to 19.5, dropped down to 17.5. We are taking the alt, but it looks so good. He's at this in 9 of his last 10 games, averaging about 22 points per game. He is on a heater. Over his last 14 of 20, averaging about 18 points per game. Head-to-head, missed this by a bucket in both games that he's missed, averaging about 16.4 points per game, 20, 16, 17, solid. On the season, 46 of 69, 67%, 2/3 of games he is smacking this, averaging about 18 points per game. To make this even better, obviously, lined up at the point guard tonight. Matchup is very, very favorable. Bottom 5 in points allowed to point guards, giving up about 20 per game. No Anthony Edwards. Probably no Desamnu with a calf injury, so I do think that will make the offense a little bit easier. You can see here it's a 1.5 point game. Game should be close. Amen has obviously, I really think he's been the Rockets' best player this season, the most consistent, do it all on both ends of the floor. I really do think that he will have a very, very solid game. You can see here his minutes, about 38 minutes per game. They play him like crazy, so 38 minutes per game. Against the Timberwolves. It's always a good matchup in the West. The Western Conference is packed right now. Every single game in the West is a must-win game, and I believe the Rockets and the Timberwolves are tied. I'm not sure, though. Don't quote me on that, but I believe they are both the same amount of games back. So this is really a must-win game. I don't see Amen Thompson playing horrible. They've had a rest day. They're back in Minnesota, so I think that he will have a very, very solid game. He's gone over 17.5 in 11 of his last 13, so I really do think that the play we're getting here, we can look at his season stats, about 37 minutes per game. When he plays anywhere close to 37 minutes per game, we'll just put it at 33, 38 of 55, put it at 35, 36 of 50. Very, very high hit rate. When he plays close to his season average, I do believe that this is a very, 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 very solid play. Good look at here. Field goal percentage about 50%. You guys know he doesn't shoot the 3 ball at all. Barely even shooting a 3 a game. So very high percentage shots. Not too crazy. Shooting about 15 shots a game as well. I think that this play is what we're rocking with for sure. Here it is. Should be about a 2x depending on when you can lock these plays in. 3,000 pays almost 6,000. So that is our play tonight. Duncan Robinson, 10 points. Amen Thompson to score 16. That is all we need. Hopefully it's not a sweat leg last night, boys. I do my best to try and get us the most stress-free plays. But obviously, Nothing is a guarantee. Tell at your own risk. Manage your units the right way and lock this in. I'll catch you guys later. I'll drop an MLB in the Discord as well. Peace.